All right, just like that, we should be live. And today we're gonna go over exactly what I saw today. This is our second ever this is our second ever post market session. Gonna continue to be doing these in the future, and so on and so on. But we had a good day today. We took one trade today, and both of our take profits got hit, and we ended up just trending up after this manipulation moved down, and then we just ended up trending throughout the day. This isn't a trade I actually took, but I want to go over like, what I saw, um, and why that could have been a potential trade. But for now, I'm just going to sort of get rid of all these things that don't really matter, and we're just going to dive right in. Hopefully, we're going to structure these later, but these are where I'm going to grow as a trader. These are where, um, like I'm going to get better. This is where I'm going to be journaling. I strongly encourage you to journal as well. Write down what you did wrong today. Write down what you could have done better. Write down, are you satisfied with what you did? Are you satisfied with performance? Did you mess up today? Did you make mental errors? Did you make psychological errors? Just sort of, these are reflections. These are how we're really going to grow. And so if we go into today, this is what I was really looking for. See, we had higher time frame SMT on ES and NQ. Sorry, I couldn't think of what that was. And if we go into what I was looking at open, so we open right here, and I was looking at this 1 hour fair value gap, this 1 hour order block. I think you could classify this as a breaker block too. I don't know a lot about breaker blocks, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna call this an order block. But what are we doing? We're tapping into this order block. And here, I'm just gonna delete a lot of these. These are all confusing. So we were tapping into this order block, whatchamacallit, and this is what I was looking for. I was looking to see, are we going to hold this fair value gap? Are we going to remain bullish through this fair value gap? And that's exactly what we did. We sold off at morning. It was a manipulation move, and then we went into this fair value gap, but we never broke below this. We got close. We acted like we were, but we never broke below that. If we broke below that, I would have been bearish. I would have been looking at the next draw on this low. However, on ES, we never broke below that. We broke structure here with this candle. We broke structure here on the 5 minute, and we completely broke through this bearish fair value gap. That's what I was looking for. And if we look right here, we're forming SMT. I know it's small, but NQ is making this. NQ never sweeps this low on the lower time frame. NQ, and that's what I was looking for. NQ never sweeps this low, however ES does. And here's where I messed up. Here's where I could have done better today. So this is where I'm gonna start journaling. And I encourage you guys journal everything you did today. What how is it bad? How is it wrong? We're gonna be doing this every session, every day. So today was my first day on Tradeovate demo, and I finally got it set up. Oh, actually, it's I didn't expect it, but we ended up. Can I look at my daily? So we had a P&L of 161 today. I'm not worried about P&L. This is on a demo account, by the way. This is not real money, not financial advice. Oops. But yeah, I ended up making $161 on the demo. which this is my first time ever trading futures, like contracts, really. So in the future, I might size down. I might trade 2 contracts. I traded 3 micros, and we kind of moved 100, made 161. So ES plus $161. So what was my criteria? Why did I enter? First, you gotta have context. On higher time frames, we had a 1 hour fair value gap. We failed to displace lower. We rejected this, wick through, and then we sort of kind of start getting some buying momentum. We have order block, high confluence area. Notice, this is equilibrium of this move, this is where I think that we could, like, this is why I was looking, if we broke below this, I feel like our next draw was definitely here. But we didn't. We stayed above this. So for me, personally, I didn't think we're gonna draw up here. I was kind of just looking for the next draw, which is where I put my targets. But for me, we're breaking above. We've broken structure on the 5 minute, and then we form SMT. Okay, and then we get this. We get a rally up. Shows me that buyers are stepping up here. Excuse me. And then we create this fair value gap, cause a reaction off of this. So my entry on this wasn't the best. I will say. I could have improved on my entry. I kind of entered like in the middle of this candle before it closed, ended up closing like this. And then this first blue candle out of the fair value gap ended up being a good candle, and ever since that it was no drawdown. Zero drawdown. So I'm going to pretty much be writing down pretty much what I just said. We had an order block in fair value gap, as well as equilibrium at this low, failing to break below this, and displacement to the upside signaled to me that our next draw on liquidity will likely be higher. Okay, so looking at this, we have SMT, and then here's where I kind of messed up. SMT. If I'm having a bullish SMT, I want to be taking the trade off of the one that doesn't sweep this low. So I should have took this off of NQ, and if you look, probably would have the target here and then a target up here. If we look, shoot. Oh, okay, I see that. This is what, 0.29%. Then this is 0.37. Maybe could have had another take profit up here. But that's hindsight. So we'll say 0.29 to 0.38. And if we look at here, my take profit, was 9 point. Sorry, I should be looking at points. 9 points, and then 15 points. Actually, and NQ had this pretty much same reaction off of this. Sorry. Yeah, I should be looking at it in percents. But basically, NQ made a stronger move and possibly could have made more off of the NQ. And this is where I messed up. I entered off an SMT. And where else? I mean, this turned out to be a great entry. But like, what else was like? What else wasn't good about my entry? It wasn't great. I mean, I guess from this swing high to this swing, yeah, this is equilibrium. So I guess that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. We I didn't even realize this at the point in time, but yes, this is in equilibrium of this recent low to this high on the 1 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. These. Yeah, on the 1 minute off SMT. Fair value gap at the time of the trade, however, I failed to realize we crossed back into equilibrium. We had a solid entry on this almost zero drawdown. However, I entered without a solid break out of this fair value gap. And then what else? Take profits. I feel like my take profits were pretty much spot on. Like I went off 2 5 minute highs. These were great take profits, great risk to rewards. I guess you could say I could have had one runner up to this external high. Yeah. But overall, I'm satisfied with like a 2.5 risk to reward trade. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. 2.5 RR on the trade. We had one runner that hit TP2. Great. I had great risk management on this trade. Great risk management. And risked well on the trade. Take profits. What could I have done better? I could have taken the trade off of NQ. I took the SMT that took out the low had higher. I did have higher conviction on ES though. Okay. So overall, this was a great trade. Pretty much zero drawdown. Pretty much, like, pretty. My bad. Sorry for blasting your ear off. But yeah, overall, I'm satisfied with this trade. What I could have done better, maybe waited for that fair value gap to like fully cause a reaction. But like what I did notice is this move just felt very forced. This move to into this fair value gap felt very manipulated, and that's what made me prompt to take it a little bit early. Ended up being a great trade, great risk to reward, great sizing, like pretty like zero drawdown, take profit two even got hit. But now that that's over, we won a trade. So what? We won one trade. So what? Anyone can put on a winning trade. I have to I have to take into account that it's Monday. We built some sort of cushion, which that's great. That's phenomenal. Going into the rest of the week, we need to stick to our rules. Don't oversize. Don't over leverage. And most importantly, this is what I must. This is like one of my biggest psychological mistakes is don't get hot headed. Like after a winning trade, I feel great. Like, oh, I executed well. I did the things I needed to do, and we won a trade. However, I have to be eager to learn, eager to take on a good trade, one good trade at a time. That's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna do this thing. But yeah, we ended up having a 4.2 in a 2.5. I closed 66% of my position. Left one. I had 3 contracts. 2 of them out here, 1 out here. Good trade. We have tomorrow. This week is a great week for news and stuff. So, like, this week should be a good week. We're gonna grow a lot this week. We're gonna learn a lot this week. We're gonna go insane this week. And this is another like potential trade I saw. I was at the gym by like when this happened, so I didn't get to see this. I was running, but we took out this high, and notice what we do. Big move down after that. So this tells me that sellers are somewhere in control. And notice what we do. We make 3 equal lows. I kind of wish I was on the charts or saw this when this happened, but it is what it is. 3 equal lows exactly in place. This tells me that the next draw on liquidity is going to be these 3 lows, and possibly this low too, which is what we did on the 1 minute. Scale down, pop in that 5 minute imbalance. Probably would have. Where's mine? Enter in here. Stop above. Stop above this wick. Target what? These 3 equal lows. Is it here? Yeah, target these 3 equal lows, and then possibly that low too. This would have been a phenomenal trade. The only reason why you wouldn't want to take this trade is that we're almost closing, we're coming up, but obviously risk less during this last trade. But that was the only other trade I really saw, and it ended up being a very good trade. Like even here, this is a 4-to-1 risk reward. This is a good trade. That's a great, phenomenal trade. Let me look at Nasdaq. I didn't really look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq kind of didn't. Yeah, Nasdaq didn't really do anything off that. It's kind of just yes, I led the way with that. And okay. So one for one today, and I'm can't be upset that I missed this, but this definitely would have been a good trade to capitalize on. Remember, there's always going to be opportunities in the market. There's always going to be another opportunity for you to have. You cannot be disappointed over missing your possible trade, FOMO, whatever that is. There's always going to be one. I'd rather go 1 for 1 than 0 for 2 because I'm trying to chase trades. I would rather go 1 for 1 than 0 for 2 because I'm trying to chase trades. And here, why don't I just delete all? Okay. And now let's see what I'm looking at tomorrow. You know, we're pretty much in these all-time highs, very bullish, telling me that our draw on liquidity is going to be this high. This is what I think our draw on liquidity is going to be. We have pretty much our two major lows. We're kind of in lows and highs. We're kind of in. Next draw on liquidity for me is this straight or am I tweaking? Okay, that looks better. Yeah, for me it's telling me that it's this high next. Let's look at the hourly. Oh yes, we have this high. We had this fair value gap. We just bounced off of. For me, it's hard to really formulate a bias right now until we open, but we have some lows in here, and then we have recent high. So this is what I'm looking for. Draw on liquidity for me. This is tough. Again, I have to see how we open. I could very well see us. Remember, this low down here is completely within equilibrium. I would like to see some sort of maybe buy side action, manipulation, market open, and then maybe get this low and this low tomorrow. That's what I want to see. It's hard for me to really say. We do have an inverse fair value gap. Let's see if we're using this as support as we go on with the day. But that's pretty much all I have. I think I have to really formulate my bias when the market opens. Overall, we took one trade today. It was a good trade. I'm satisfied with the trade I took, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. And like hopefully these live sessions or these post-market sessions are really just reflections, and I think they're really going to help improve my trading and hopefully yours trading as well. As soon as I become a better trader, have more insight, have more detail. But for now, you don't start at the top. You don't start at the top. You never do. That's not how life goes. You don't start at the top. You got to work your way up there, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing it right in front of your eyes. If you're watching this, I'm doing it right in front of your eyes. I'm slowly climbing. I'm grinding every day. I'm putting the work in, and I know it's cringe to like show people that you're putting in work, but like it's really gonna happen. I'm manifesting it right now, but we're gonna become a powerful trader. We're gonna become like someone someday, and I hopefully that I can just. These videos are kind of here for me to reflect, here for me to grow. If you see these, that's awesome. If you see these, that's awesome. That's how you know we can relate. We're in the same boat right now. Me and you are pretty much in the same boat right now. Like at the time you're watching this, if you're going through the same stuff I'm going through, we're in the same boat. Like you and me. You may be seeing this later, you may be seeing this in the future, but right now just know that we're in the same boat. And you're going to see exactly what I'm doing. I'm showing you, I'm putting up every live stream, putting up every post-market session, and you're not seeing the work I'm putting in throughout the day. Like I'm doing a lot more than just what I'm doing on the charts, or what I'm doing like with the camera on. I'm doing other things. I'm calculating my mind. Just went for a run today. Make videos, and like don't. This isn't for me to say I have a super life, bro. I do slack off sometimes. Like we all do. Like there are times when I'm unproductive. Like I'm not saying I'm a superhuman being. I'm just saying like this exactly what I'm showing you. If you're in the same boat I am, just know that I'm here with you. I'm here with you. It's me and you. Like this is a tough industry. It's a tough world, but nothing in life is gonna be easy. Nothing in life is gonna be sweet. So if you really want it, you gotta work for it, and you gotta show up every day. Like the worst thing you can do is just stop. The worst thing you can do is quit on yourself. Quit on what you said you were gonna do when you wanted to do it. Now that you don't want to do it, you all of a sudden want to stop. Like no, that's not what we're about. Like there are days when I don't want to wake up. There are days when I'm not feeling like it. But guess what? Feeling is an emotion. You're not gonna feel like it 24/7. You gotta push past that. If you really want to make it, if you really want to have something in your life, if you really want to make it in this industry, think about it, bro. There's so many people that you're constantly competing with. I don't like comparing yourself with other people. But you gotta be realistic here. You are competing with other people. You're strictly trading against other traders. How do you make money? By beating other traders. And yeah, I don't like comparing yourself to those people. But if we're being realistic, you are competing against other traders constantly. Every trade you take, every trade you put on, you're competing against other traders. Like AI doesn't move the market. As a collective whole of traders, we move the market, and you're constantly competing against each other. So what do you got to do when someone else wants it just as bad as you? You got to work harder than them. You got to work harder. You got to go harder. You got to put your balls to the walls. You got to know that you really got to step up your game. And this is where you don't compare yourself to other people. You don't compare yourself to the work he's putting in. You don't compare yourself to the next guy, the work that he's putting in. You compare yourself to the work that you were putting in a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, and hopefully that's improved. Hopefully the work you're putting in has improved. If you really want this, like this isn't easy. This game is not easy. It's psychologically torture. It's psychological torture. It's not going to be easy. I'm telling you this right now. It's not easy. It never was easy. It never is going to be easy. If you think it's going to be easy, then I don't know who told you that it's going to be easy. It's probably these traders that showed, oh, I made $5,000 today. I don't care how much you make. I don't care how much I make either. I don't care how much money the next person makes. I don't care about that. I really don't care. What I care is, are you taking good trades? Are you taking healthy trades? Are you following your rules? Are you even disciplined outside of trading? Because anyone can make $5,000 in the market. Anyone can lose $10,000. Anyone can lose $12,000 just like me. Anyone can do it. It's not hard. Not rocket science. Anyone can do that. But what you're gonna do if you build up upon your skills, if you show up every day, if you take good trades day in day out, then what are you doing? You're setting yourself up for success. You're setting yourself up for your future self. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I've been hopefully building a good base. Hopefully, I've been building a good base to improve upon, and hopefully you are too if you're watching this video. But yeah, with that being said, let's look at the markets one last time, and then maybe I might rant a little bit more. But in overall bias, um, we try to make this big move, and this is how I see it. We tried to make this big move, and we failed, and now we just swept ties. And then we did get some displacement lower on ES, not so much NQ. So I'm really looking to see where we open. If we're disrespecting, if we open around here and if we disrespect, uh, draw this low and continue to go, then I know the draw is 100% this low. That's all I know. But if we open up, if we're completely respecting this 1 hour fair value gap, this inverse fair value gap, then I know that our next draw is going to be this high and then all time highs again. Like, we are in a very bullish market. I've only been trading, well, seriously, bro, I've only been trading in a bullish market. So it's hard for me to really, like, once we get into that, sorry, did I say bullish? I've only been trading in a bullish market. So when we go into a bearish market, we go into like kind of a range market. It's gonna be a different ball game, but it's same shit, different day. Just really, but I'm really looking to see how we open up, and then I'll formulate my bias from there. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot in terms of the market, but like we've been in a bullish market. We've failed to go lower, then we headed up, and now we swept the high, get some displacement lower. So I would like to see a break below this 1 hour inverse and this 1 hour fair value gap we actually have. If we break below this, but if we break above it, then we're going to see this high. If we break below, we're likely to see this low. And that's all I really have when the morning comes to see what Asian and London do. Tomorrow we have Mester, FOMC Mester speaking. It's not going to move the market really. And then we like this week, we only have unemployment claims. So we went from last week to having every news type possible, pretty much every major news type possible, all time highs, stuff like that, to now we have like low impact news, no news. So this is a good turn of events. That's why I wasn't antsy to put on a trade last week. So I wasn't antsy to trade at all last week because I was like, look, let's look at this week. We don't have anything going on. Let's not try to build bad habits. Let's not try to force unnecessary trades that we don't need to be trading. But that's pretty much all I have for this session. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Rise and shine. 7:30 my time, probably 9:30 your time, 6:30, 8:30. I don't know where you live, but 7:30 my time. We'll be back at it, and yeah. Hopefully we can have some better weeks, learn a lot, grow a lot, build good habits, and that's what we're all about over here on Slut Trades. I don't know what type of other trading you look at, but just know if you're struggling right now, if you're struggling right now, and if you're actually watching this, which that's a miracle if you are. Just know that we're in the same boat. Just know that we're in the same boat. Like, I'm no different than you. I'm pretty much the same person as you. I'm a regular person. I'm a below average trader, but I'm trying to become exceptional. How do I do that? Show up every day. As you can see, post a video every day, 5 shorts, 5 YouTube video, 5 short form videos every day. Pretty much. Some days it might be off. I don't know. It depends. But like pretty much 5. Like I care more about like my YouTube videos, YouTube video day, 5 shorts, live stream trading, and then post market, after market sessions. Like I'm really grinding after that. Start learning some more, look at the charts, watch some videos, learn more from other traders, constantly soak in information, take notes, run. I run pretty much every day. I run every day. I've gone like, I didn't go yesterday. Yesterday was my rest day. And today I just hit my PR on the run, so it definitely helped. And I do need to do a better job at eating better. But, like, I honestly don't see what's in my way. I don't see what's stopping me. I don't see what's in my way. I literally don't. Alright, but hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Let's force some good habits. We'll be back at it tomorrow.